Handling for scanning users in the warehouse in how to scan a pick list. Once the pick list has been created by the administrator, the items are picked physically in the warehouse and scanned. Looking in on a barcode scanner using the store person's name who is associated with that scanner. The default warehouse is already set to raw materials, and they are going to PickList. Here they will see a list of PickLists. Typically they will choose it as not started. There's only one type, which is production, and the raw materials warehouse is the only warehouse. So they return to complete a PickList later, then they will have to select started. There are no PickLists that have started. All of them are under not started at the moment. Then they click on start, and it shows them the stock code that they need to scan and the quantity they need to scan in total, and this is the quantity they still need to scan. They're next going to scan the barcode and optionally put in a quantity. Typically if it's a bulk item like a single item that they're not picking small items like nuts and bolts, then they will select issue whole item. It'll send the whole item, and the total quantity of that item will be picked like a big roll of paper that is getting sent in its entirety. So let's get a barcode and scan it. So I've tried to scan a barcode, but this stock code is not needed on this pick list. So check the barcodes that are needed for the pick list and doesn't let you scan one that's not needed. I can scan the items in any order, and let's scan the barcode for this step item. So you can see it's already issued that item now. 100 was requested, 115 was issued, and there's 0 left. That particular serial number 114 obviously had a quantity that was in total more than was needed. So this 115 will be sent to production, and 15 will need to get sent back or discarded as scrap. So we would expect a smaller roll of 15 to come back. Let's do this HDPE. Now this is the serial number for HDPE. There are 20 in that item. There are 20 still to pick of that item. 10 have been picked because that serial number had 10. I'm going to try and add that serial number again. Item 117 not in stock, so the whole of that item 117 was used up previously. Then they will scan another item. Let's assume the barcode is 118. Now 20 have been picked, 10 still to pick. And they'll scan a third item. 118 is not in stock, so they will need to find a fourth item. So they're now going to scan 119, and there is 0 still to pick. So it's only this particular item left here. So this item is not a complete item. They will need to pick one item out of a box. So they need to put in the item barcode, make sure that the quantity can be put in, and they'll select 1, then submit. So 1 is complete. There's 0 to pick of that, 0 to pick of that, 0 to pick of that, and it says serial number 120 added. Pick list has been closed because everything is picked. If they now go back to the pick lists, there are no pick lists in the list because the pick list is complete. Pick list set to complete because last needed item scanned. So that completes the scanning of that pick list. they would normally go back to not started and then wait for another pick list to come in for them to work with.